Hello and welcome back to Hollywood Animal. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Picking up right where we left off. This is a thin blue line schedule. Just to be absolutely sure that this doesn't release with any delay, I'm going to take the expensive printer that can print in 3 weeks. So theoretically, it's done in 21 days. And I'm going to rush it so that it's done in 2 weeks. I want that buffer. I don't know how that's going to line up. If it's within hours or something, I don't want that to be a thing. So I'm going to make sure we're going to take and spend $600 a copy to make this film happen. So we're going to apply this. What I've got right now is the first week we're going to do 6,500 screenings. I think that's a little high, actually. Let's bring it down to 6,100 screenings. So 6,000 screenings is what I was kind of going for. So whatever. 6056. Everything after that is going to be our own theaters only. We're at 5,390, and we're just going to let that run down these 4 weeks. It's fine. It's a very fast print. Everything else going to release after this. There's not a lot of competition in the theaters at all in this area, so we should be able to pick up a lot. And this is, of course, for the cops being a hero, right? That's what this is here. We don't have any advertising on this whatsoever, so advertising effectiveness, it's actually going to mostly take place in the second week of the run for this film. And that's just going to be the way it is. So we're not going to have very effective advertising here, but make do with what we got. Now, I'm looking at the various different things that we can do here. And I'm thinking right here, this one might be worth unlocking. Company earned its cult status, solid audience base, mostly thanks to people wanting to look smarter than they actually are. So this is like the pristine snobs or something here, right? Every young woman in America, so banned from school thanks to the deep neckline on the cover. Okay, so I feel like maybe I don't need that. So we're just going to go with these four. $225,000 in ads is a lot, but we're going to run this twice, so it's okay. Let's go ahead and apply this. Ulrich Benson. I see you decided to start the advertising campaign right before release. I don't doubt the wisdom of your choices. You should just point out one thing. A film that is advertised at least a month before its release attracts more viewers. That's fine. I do actually want to change the distribution then because that advertising is less effective. I am not going to rent theater space because the advertising is less effective. So we're going to go ahead and do that instead, and we'll confirm that. It has to release in time. So we have 25 days left. There's 15 days, left in that print. So it looks like we're going to make it. Again, I don't know whether or not any delays can happen in printing or anything. I don't know. I just want that to be a thing. So there we go. Up next, we're not renting any major space or anything here. Everything is looking like it's pretty bad now, so we're just going to go ahead and send it to the archive. And you're a great producer. You're also very expensive. So I'm gonna back out with you. You're just a little bit too expensive for me right now, and I have enough producers. Well, I don't have enough producers, but once I get that thing where I can have a producer work on 2 projects at once, then I have enough producers. So, yeah. Bernard is back. I'm going to have you go ahead and search for an element as well. Yeah. So everybody's searching for story elements right now as we basically are making 5 films at the same time. Surprisingly, not a lot of... wow. Hi. Surprisingly, not a lot. I totally lost my train of thought. I had somebody moving furniture upstairs, and I totally just spaced. Wow. Sorry about that, guys. I feel unprofessional. Then the tagline is, I don't know. We're the real heroes. The real heroes wear badges. And still no punctuation possible. Well, okay, I can do a period, but I can't do a question mark or an exclamation point. All right, there we go. It's done, and that was with 9 days left. So I had that week, but again, I just wanted to be absolutely sure. Okay, the movie was a success. I saw a woman hug her son after the lights came back up, and I bet she was thinking he'd make a fine policeman. Sure he would. So this guy, super valuable to us. He can give us protection against police raids, and it's only 5 points. So if anyone was going to raid us, if there were other studios that were about to pay the cops to raid us, that kind of thing, we are protected for that by 6 months. And it only takes 5 GP to do that. Very cool. So we're protected. We don't have to worry about being raided, which means I can have as many gifts in here as I want. I'm not going to have to worry about giving them up. We can go and get a few more watches maybe if I want to. And I can also grab some more heroin, I guess, if I want to. That secret is still there. I'm not sure whether this is going to make it any worse, but we'll see. I wanted to see if... Okay, so the secret does go up if you buy it again. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a thing. So now I can figure that out and see that. Okay. Thin Blue Line gets C+ on the Kino Mark score. The advertising lagged. It's going to pick up. I feel like we're probably going to get more viewers second week, third week as the advertising picks up and becomes more effective. But we're giving them all our screens right now. And there we go. Fresh story elements and stuff as well. $782,000 invested in that film. Now Cop has become stale. Now, that's after I release my film, right? I'm hoping that's not like going to affect me now. First among the last, in production, stale elements. Aha. So you're going to, yeah. Okay. Hardened criminal. First among the last. So I need December 25th for all these films. I think that's okay. We're just going to have to delay their release. But Thin Blue Line's not affected by that. Right? Because like doing that is what? Yeah. Okay. So it's locked in as fresh story elements. Gotcha. Okay. Just making sure it's not like, oh, by the way, everything's stale now and your movie just released. You know what? I kind of want to keep working with this guy. He's pretty good. We'll go 3 years. 3 movies. I mean, yeah, three movies. We can give you some medical insurance. I don't know why not. There you go. You can have some medical insurance. Decent range actor here in the 4s and stuff. I like that. A year cost me that much. Let's go. 3 movies is only 33K. Yeah. I can't have you working 3 movies in a year anyway, so it's fine. It looks like a lot of my actors are going to require my attention right now. 3 movies for you. I'll throw some medical insurance for you. $52,000 to keep working with me. Anyone else want to renew a contract? No? We got vacation returns. That's fine. Let's check the Hardened Criminal. We have a lot of movies in production right now, so some of these... Oh, it's up there. Didn't quite get to 7. Got to 6.9. Still nice. So the stale element, I have to wait till after December to release it, but at least we're done filming now. Nothing can delay anymore. Very good. Throw it to post. And I want Emma to get some more experience, but we're going to put Beverly on this. And is there another composer by chance? One that's not incredibly expensive? Like, who pays $30,000 a month? Jeez, in 1930? You kidding me? Oh my God. Okay, Hans Zimmer over here. Okay. I'm thinking I'm not really going to hire anybody else. I think I'm just going to keep training people up the way they are. So, Lewis, you're going to do this the best you can. I wish I could make you happy. I don't have much that can make Lewis happy. He is a racist. I mean, whiskey will help a little bit, I guess, but it's not doing what I need it to do. You are going to have just a little bit more happiness. This would max you out, but you're already high enough. I don't need to do that, I don't think. I could give you the... Yeah, he won't take the heroin, which makes sense. All right. Go post-production. 1.5 million. I want to see how much money Thin Blue Line makes here. Level 2 soundstage is finally done. If you're ever like, why doesn't he just build more sound stages? This is why. I've been waiting for this. Okay, so level 2 sound stages are going to take more power and water and all that stuff, but so good. Happy to have it. Switching over to line production now. And I do want to accelerate this. I need it faster. So here we go. Okay. Now what I want to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to go soundstage level 2. And we're going to build level 2 sound stages. Yeah. What happened to the road? Isn't there normally a road that goes up this way? There's no road here now. That's kind of strange, isn't it? I could have swore there was a road here before. All right. Level 2 soundstage going in. To get into character, Gerald Page was rehearsing an awkward fall and accidentally smashed a complex model of a church, which the prop department had been working on for the past week. The accounting department sent him an invoice, but the actor is refusing to pay. All right, he smashed it for the cause. It's fine. We'll take care of it. It's $3,000. We'll take care of it. All right, return for vacation. That's nice. I want to go and I think I want to build another one. Yeah, let's get another level 2 soundstage. And we're going to put this one, I think, right behind this one, I guess. Yeah, 2 level 2 soundstages. Weird. I thought for sure there was a road here, man. Am I just crazy? Could have swore there was a road there. Okay. Billy Nash can hardly move his armor and can't raise his heavy metal sword. This is because the director insisted on realistic night props, but didn't take care to properly train the actors. Okay. We're going to film the other scenes while he's training. That's a very realistic solution. I like that one. Yeah. Oh boy. The little balls. It's almost done filming, and it's actually somewhat on schedule. The director wants Russell Simmons to do some heavy physical work. In the close-up, he wants his hands calloused, like a real worker's. The actor is categorically against it. The ladies don't like calluses. Tell him to listen to the director. His happiness drops, that's fine. The artistic appeal goes up. He's categorically against it, but he'll do it if we tell him to. Okay. Fine. He's not happy about it, but he'll do it. The One. That's nice. Yeah. It worked. All fresh story elements, too. Nifty. I like that fresh story elements thing. I do. I don't know if it's calibrated quite right. Like, I feel like it should be not movies that I've made, but it should be movies that all studios have made. You know, like if everybody's pushing Halloween movies and I'm not, then if I make a Halloween movie, I should be penalized because everybody's tired of them. I feel like that should be a thing, but maybe it was too hard to program that or whatever, so it's fine. You know, and then you have like a story that you want to make, but you know, all of a sudden it's stale now right before you get to producing it, right? Maybe they had complications and like trying to figure out how to time everything. That's fine. We're not going to do sound stages, so it's okay. We're all on location here. Level 2. I wish I had my props department. I don't have my props yet. Still low on my props. Filming tech is here. Dominus. Extra crew. Producer. I need better producers, man. But Harold is what we're going to use. Herman. This is the one. The rival. Winning the beloved. That's your thing. So there you go. Cowboy. I mean, do we use Bobby here? I feel like it's just like we could use Bobby here. He hasn't been a cowboy. Comedy, detective, action, drama. Yeah. This is a romance movie though. Detective, love interest, cop. Yeah. I mean, maybe Bill. He's cheaper and he's around closer to the rating. Let's do that. Love interest. We'll make this Opal. Yeah, it has to be at this point. She hasn't been this role in a while, so that's fine. It works. And then the rival. Maybe we make this one Donald. I'm still closer, and I'm on schedule too. So let's. Yeah, I need to. Yeah. Let's make me just a little bit better at my job, huh? A little bit of whiskey. That'll help. Anyone else want some whiskey? No. We're starting to get to the point here where everybody's like really good. Like they're all set, right? A little whiskey for you. More loyalty, more happiness for everybody, right? We need these green bars have a direct impact on the quality of the film. So you want to keep them up high. When people are in a good mood, they perform better. Wouldn't you thunk it? You know? Did you know? There's so many things here, man. So many things going on. All right, fully loaded is going to raise itself to a 5.1 on the popcorn. And now we're ready to shoot. And it's pretty much all on location, so go. Loving it. Now we can start saving money a little bit, though, by using those level 2 sound stages. It's going to be a little bit more up to our quality standards, I think. And Little Balls is doing all right here. It got a little bit of a decrease, but I mean, it started out as a 1.4 script or something, so like pre-production really boosted it up, and you know, it is what it is. It's fine now. It's taking up half of our screen space at this point. Emma, you can do this one with Lee, and let's go ahead and get everybody there and have fun with that. Also, I should probably take a really quick look and just see the pool of editors available here. So they're not that bad, but I'm gonna need, eventually I'm gonna start needing more editors here. So just taking a look at the pool and seeing who I can pick off and get a 3-year contract for or whatever, and rise them, make them rise to the top. I don't really want to pay anybody $5,900 at the moment, so we're gonna hold off on that too. $775,000. We don't have a whole lot of money to buy more theaters. Good news though is that well, I was actually thinking that if we, with a thin blue line, that it might go up, you know, like because the advertising is becoming more effective. I figured it might go up a little bit, but it didn't. So, okay, fine. We can bring this down. It was 25% in that last bit, so we definitely don't need this much. We can bring this down, make room for other films that are going to be releasing soon. Yeah, just kind of do something like this. It's okay. I mean, the advertising is more effective here, you know, but it's just, it's not going to get, you know, maybe it goes up a little bit more, but that's why I left a gap, you know. I left a little bit of space there for it to rise again. Okay, on our schedule over here on the right, we need to release a movie with a corrupt official story, and we also need to release a film with the alcohol spirit of freedom. Well, the alcohol spirit of freedom one, I believe is my Western. And isn't my Western, is it The Road Less Traveled? Is that my Western, or is it the other one? Where's my Western? This is the night one. My Western, is that The Hardened Criminal? Is that the Western? Comedy, Modern American City. No, it's something else. Where is it? Is it one of these films, man? Or maybe it's the one I'm writing already. Oh, it might be that. I bet it's... No. No. Where's my Western? I was making a Western with the alcohol thing. I had it writing. Or maybe I tried to write it and I ended up screwing up the script. It's not Risque. Because that's not written yet. It's not Get Down, is it? No. There's the shootout thing that's lame at the moment. I could have swore I was doing that already. Cornelius. You want to write a comedy? Let's write a comedy about alcohol. Let's do that. Cornelius will write a comedy about alcohol. The last bottle. And it's going to be a comedy about alcohol because he likes comedies. And we're going to make this, you know what? Maybe it's a historical piece. A comedy historical piece makes no sense. Let's do an adventure. Yeah, or maybe this is like an action adventure thing all in one. But he doesn't, there's something he doesn't like. And I think it's thrillers is the thing he doesn't like. American Town is fine. We're going to put this as a clumsy oaf. That's not tired yet. We're going to have this have a strict parent. No big deal there. Love interest, angry boss, damsel in distress. Wow. Let's put this as a mentor. Why not? And then it's not that good of a film. So we're just going to slap some stuff in here as long as it works. So let's say a struggle for better life. And then also the alcohol thing with the hypocrisy of American life. And in the end, they get a better life. Where is he? Protagonist finds treasure, overcomes self-doubt, gets a chance for the better life. There it is. Yeah. It's clumsy oaf though, which is work for comedy. It's just you know, I don't know what this story is what I'm saying. But our parent's going to be mom. And Cornelius is going to write this. There you go. Have fun with that, Cornelius. Also, I really need to make Cornelius happier if possible. Can we get him to be happier? Where's my writers? Screenwriters. Cornelius. Can you be happy? Please? Just like... Yeah, I mean, it's... The loyalty gain is really bad there, but at least he's happier. Maybe he'll make a better script. You know? Maybe that'll help him out. All right. Set and props are done. So happy to have those. Now we need to work on high quality things. High quality costumes and props. Probably that. I like that idea. We're going to get good there. I can't decide if I want high quality locations first. I think not. I think the props staff work 10% faster. I think the high quality stuff is what I want, and I am going to invest in that to speed that up 100 days faster than it would normally be. All right. The Hardened Criminal. Post-production is completed, and we took a big quality hit here because of stale elements. Probably not that. I think this just hurts it even further. It's because of the cop being a protagonist. And December 25th, again, you just have to wait till December to release these films, which I'm not going to be able to do that with all of the films, but I can do that with some of the films, okay? So, Hardened Criminal. I like, you know, let's have it be this one here. All right. And then we're just going to go ahead and put a pin in it because it makes me do that. So we're just going to go ahead and put a pin in it like that, and it will be ready to go later. Okay. We have sets and props department. Definitely want to have that over here. And it's a big building, but I would put way in the back like this. Man, I wish I could place it right there on the corner. I just didn't put this building far enough back because I wanted to occupy the edges here too. Maybe that's the solution. Maybe I occupy it over here. We'll put the sets and props department like right about here. That's probably fine. And we'll have that ready in 56 days. Yes. We have a lot of projects ongoing in the meantime. We're not going to be able to use them, the new props and stuff for those projects that are already pending, but it'll be like the writing stuff. The ones that we're writing could maybe do it later. Cinema optimization. It increases the number of daily screenings in our theaters from 5 to 6. That's fantastic. So now we should have even more available space there. And then we could also, cinemas for rent seems pretty good. Rent out your cinemas you own. I like this as a passive revenue source while we have gaps in our schedule. So like right now, I don't have a whole lot of films in there, but I could be getting paid for my cinema space if all the other studios do have films. So I like that idea of going that way. And analytics and statistics, though, seems like it'd be more valuable to me than this. This is a little niche. I just want to have, you know, all I have to do is just keep pumping out films and I'll make more money doing that than I will renting out the space. This is more money and a little bit of influence to speed this up too. But I don't know if that's really going to matter as much. All right. I'm a little bit indecisive at the moment here. I'm trying to make all these videos for Hollywood Animal. So far, I've recorded all of this in a 48-hour span of time. And I'm kind of sprinting this because WeHappy is, you know, the developers of this game have decided they want to use my footage for my series on their Steam page. So if you went to their Steam page, you might notice on their little live stream thing, it has been playing over there. And, you know, they paid me for that, but I need to have it done in order for them to make that happen. So full disclosure, these videos on YouTube are not sponsored, but they have paid me to use them on their Steam page there. There's a little bit of transparency there. Give the soundstage a name. This one is going to be stage B1. B being the, you know, it's the first stage, but it's larger than A. So A stages are smaller. B stages are a little bit bigger. And then we get even bigger stages, we'll have that be C. So this is going to be stage B2. All right, there we go. The first among the last. What a name. I like it. There's so many poetic meanings. There's so many ways to interpret that. But the script just got hammered. Wow, filming sucked. Really bad. This one I'm just going to release. I'm not going to bother with the stale elements here, I don't think, because it's just going to happen, man. Oh, my God. Happiness of the cast and crew it down, and of course we had to stop it for 20 days. But stopping for 20 days should not have this adverse effect. So it's probably just the fact that it's a bad script. Post-production it is. And it's a pretty bad post-production. This might be an opportunity to get another editor if there is one that's cheap enough. 300 is pretty cheap. Fergie here. You're a hot-tempered. You're a conceited addict. Yada, yada. I think I'll pay the extra 100 for the hot-tempered one. That's already 1.5. So let's get another editor, and then let's get another composer if possible. Is there any... Oh, wrong slot, right? I have to go to this slot for that. And then we'll get another composer if there's one that's reasonably talented and also cheap. How about Kevin? Kevin's an addict, but he's only $600. It's only a little bit more. Yeah, like their rates are really high when you get up here, but I think I'll take Kevin because he's not great, but he's also not expensive. So we'll take Kevin. We'll get him in there. And Kevin can do this one, and Fergie can do this one. So we're just going to try to go really cheap on this. I don't care. I guess we'll have good sound recording. Nah, we'll do everything as low as possible, and we'll just kick this out like we don't care. Because it's not a great film anyway, so it'll be a pretty trash production. Okay, first story element. Bandits and cops are now fresh again. That's neat. And we didn't find any story elements this time. 44% chance for Felix. I'd like you to finish because I have a need for a script, Felix. Let's see what we got. So these synopses are currently being written, and we could get Felix in on something else. Felix is our action guy. Yeah, Felix is our action guy. Let's see. Potentially making another action movie for Felix. And we're going to call this one Phoenix Rising. That's already a thing, isn't it? Okay. How about Phoenix Burns? Because they rise from the ashes after they burn, right? This is going to be an action detective thriller. Ooh. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a thriller. It's going to have some action in it, a little bit of detective work, mostly just thriller, mostly action there. We're going to have this take place in... I'm not sure I guess modern American City is fine here. Okay. Let's see what we got for freshness on these things. We can have it be about a detective. We could. But I think the Outcast sounds better here for this. We could go corrupt official. Yeah. We need to do that for one of our quests and stuff too, don't we? So we could do the corrupt official here. Because that's a little bit of detective work. Maybe we'll bump that up a little bit. We could say I don't think the Outcast works as much anymore, though. So we're going to swap that out with a working man. All right. And then we're going to say that there is a... how about an angry boss? Probably is fine there. We're going to say fighting the hypocrisy of American life. And we're also going to go with that corrupt official. I think I might incorporate the alcohol thing in there, too. It's a weird thing to incorporate here, isn't it? Slapstick, no. Search for killer, no. Struggle for better life makes sense with the working man. And how about we go with a saving the beloved jousting tournament? Doesn't make any sense. We could put generous profanity in this. We really could. But I think it's better to have a finale, don't you think? And the finale is that the protagonist gets a chance for a better life. The corrupt official, we're not going to... That's whatever there. I think I like this. For this, yeah, this is an action thriller detective movie. Maybe we'll just go a little bit more on the detective side. I think that makes a little bit more sense for that. And screenwriter, that's Felix. You got this, buddy. Off you go. Phoenix Burns, I guess. Thin Blue Line did quite well. Week 5, 6, 7, and 8 seems decent, but of course we're only doing this in minor amounts of screenings. If we set up distribution again, it's the only film in our theater, so it kind of doesn't matter, but we'll bring it all the way down here. It's not going to do very well. We're not putting any more marketing behind it. We just want something to display, something to show until Hardened Criminal releases. So there we go. Oh, and Hardened Criminal's not releasing right there because that's just a placeholder of where it is. So let's see what we can maybe do there. Thin Blue Line's not really taking a whole lot of space. I could release this right here on the Independence Day. Thriller, comedy, etc., etc. Are you stale? You are fresh elements now. Nice. I'm going to have that be a thing. Right on 4th of July weekend, I'm going to release you. And look at, we have 64, 68 now. Because each theater does 6 screenings instead of 5, it just passively bumps up all the screenings. So, fantastic. That's actually good for that number too, so we don't have to rent any space for this film. I like it. We're going to go down to about like this. That should be fine for now. Let's get the printing. 6 weeks of printing pushes it. Okay, we're going to have to express that just so we can get that holiday. And let's see what else we can do. Organize the advertising. Start it here. Coming all the way out. Or 100% effective. We're probably going to go, let's go 3 weeks. We'll go 3 weeks there. It's only 90% effective on release, but I mean, I'm starting it as soon as I can. So, and then this film is The Hardened Criminals with a Criminal Gang. Yeah, sidekicks, heroes in uniform, cops, etc., etc. Okay, so this is kind of targeted towards adults, I would think here. So why don't we go here and here? That might be it, but screw it. It's a good film. We're gonna target it. I'm just gonna send it everywhere because it's almost a 6.0 on the popcorn. So I'm gonna do it. Okay, Hardened Criminal is scheduled and it's considered fresh elements. Liking it. Sherman, why don't you go ahead and repeat your search for story elements? It's only a 28% chance to find it, but I got enough scripts going on right now. Okay, Risque actually starts out quite well. This is our Risque, right? This is our, yeah, definitely fresh story elements here. Lots of stuff here. This is the one that incorporates profanity and rape and all the other stuff that they're just gonna love in 1931, man. They're really gonna love it. Hopeless romantic. Got a few themes in here that's probably not great. And let's go ahead and get it set up. Okay, our cinematographer for this. Thomas makes sense here. He's right along that line. I could have maybe gotten a little bit better. If I give him a gift, make him just a little bit happier, a little more loyal. Here we go. You might perform well there. Soundstage, I'm actually going to give you B1. But we're going to go on location for these three because I have high quality locations. And then we can go with the soundstage everywhere else here. Okay. Come back over here. Filming technology there. Sonotone there. Let's give you the extras that you require. Our producers. I want to build the film up with a good producer. You look like the kind of guy. He's hot-tempered, though. But you look like the kind of guy that I don't want to work with, but I'm going to work with you anyway. You know, he's got that look about him. We're probably going to get him to be able to do multiple films at a time. That's still a ways away, isn't it? We'll go 3 movies with you instead. We'll start hiring producers for years instead of movies right around the time, we'll start renewing those contracts right around the time where the 2 producers per film, or sorry, 2 films per producer research is done. Because then producers are much more effective on an annual basis than they are on a per film basis because they can do 2 films at once. Okay, so we'll put you there. Director. Yeah, I think this is a Leland thing. Yeah, he's libidinous. That'll be perfect for him. Probably. We hope so. Hopeless romantic. We could put Donald in this. Yeah, I think so. This rising star will do good work here. The love interest, I'm sure Jane will love that. Man, I'd like to get Gertrude in there instead. There's only 3 days left until she's done filming and get down. I could put her in another movie right away. That's not bad. I'm not sure she'll want to do it, but yeah. You know what? Why don't we wait 3 days? It's only 3 days. Script results for Ronnie the Rabbit. Now, the opposite of Risky. Ronnie the Rabbit is our Safe for Families story, okay? At least it was supposed to be. I can't really do that. But it's a daring adventurer with a monster and strict parents. And, you know, it's about overcoming your self-doubts and being personable that way. So let's get this one started instead. We'll leave Thomas alone there. Although, didn't I put... I didn't put Thomas in the last film, right? This is going to be Harry's. Yeah. Harry's on this. We'll give you Soundstage 2. We're going to put you on location for these ones. Yeah, and then we'll get you on the soundstage for these ones here. Just to save money on that. Filming tech. There we go. I can probably get away. I'm going to give you a little bit of extras. That's an extra, what, $5,000? About an extra $5,000 on a regular schedule. It just increases the cost per day by 50% here and a lot more percentage there. I'll give you more crew. Producer Katsuya, you can take this one. My director will be Anthony Campbell for this one. Kind of want to make him a little happier. He's just not a happy guy, you know. There you go. Our daring adventurer for this one will be Wayne Porter. And now let's make it David. You have 189 days left in your contract. Let's have you do this one. You seem like a wholesome guy that could be in a kid's movie, right? The alcoholic misogynist. Absolutely. What a great example for our children. Russell, you can join him as his sidekick. The libidinous racist. What a good kids movie this is. Sarah, the undisciplined addict. You can join in as the strict parent. And we'll have our evil monster be... I don't want to bring the film down too much here. How about Boone? He's on a timeline. He's lazy. This film will probably be very disorienting. Mark it. Go. Sounds good to me. As soon as Get Down is done, then we can get Risky going with the higher stars. All right, Little Ball's actually improved. How about that? Post-production worked out quite well there. Thank you, Emma. And Lee. I can't forget Lee Wong. Let's get distribution on that. And we're going to say that's going to be after Hardened Criminal. Right about here. Seems good. We're going to get about this many screenings for this. I think that's probably fair. We'll go with about this many screenings then. Then we'll come about here. And then we'll go about there. That seems to be pretty good. We'll get the 6-week printing schedule. As for marketing, we'll start it right back here. And we'll get it to go about, let's say, that far. We're probably going to repeat this, so it's okay. Little balls, little balls, little balls, little balls. Where are you? Evil Witch, Love Triangle. This is a really strange script. I'm not sure this will be very good anyway. We'll put these two on it. It's fine. All right. Done. Little Balls is on the schedule, ready to be released. Get down. Oh, Fred, I need you to back with me here, Fred. Yeah, you're a decent cinematographer. How about we give you some medical insurance? A little bit of heroin. Oh, it's more than the higher percentage here. Well, good news for you is that I can increase the fee. Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay, heroin's gone, unfortunately. Fine. You can have medical insurance there. Is that better? Is that better? Good. You're hired for more movies, Fred Jensen. Change your name to Johnson because I keep calling you Johnson and I don't know why. All right, another director. We'll get 3 movies for you. 6.5 seems good. And Love Triangle is something that you are established with now. Okay. We'll get you on the medical insurance plan. Fun times. There you go. And then no story element found by Bernard. You got really great chances though. 40% is good. I'm gonna have you do it again. With Get Down now done filming, it went up. Very nice, but remember, we gotta wait till December to release this film, but it went up after filming, probably because of all of our star power. Gertrude is maxed out at 8, but she's still good. Like, she's still making great movies for me. And I like that. We'll get Emma on this one. Beverly. Beverly's good there. Lewis. Seriously, have I given you gifts recently? I think I have. I've given you both of them, so... Unless you'll take heroin. Gosh, dude, will you? I don't know. I don't think so. He probably doesn't like that. I don't want to give him anything. We're not going to give him anything. We are going to give you guys the medium quality stuff there, and post-production is set and ready to go. Now that that's ready to go, let's come back over to the one. Pre-production is done for that. This is the one where we have our alcohol. Our Love Triangle alcohol movie, that's what this is. It did really well, didn't it? Look at that. Really bopped up. We can only screw it up from here. Production. We can only screw it up from here. Let's make sure that we get them with a good security guard and good catering. Off you go. Okay, Risque. Love interests. We can get Gertrude right on that immediately. I want that star power there. So there we go. And then The Rival. Speaking of star power, bringing it in here. How about let's get Bobby on this? Bobby, I don't think you've ever been a rival. No, you haven't, but man, you know, I like it. Rising stars all around. Everyone's going to love this film. Oh, yeah. We're going to really bring that up. And go. All these risky elements, we need to really bring that artistic flair into it and really capture the public's attention with... the prominence of the talent that we're using. Look at the bottom of the screen. Look at this. It's like all these green dots just moving across like a giant creative train of content, which is what I used to have on this YouTube channel before my life got very busy. And it doesn't seem to be slowing down much. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. 63 for 3 films. I'll give you some medical insurance to help offset the cost a little bit. And there you go. Now, I only have $100,000 left. That makes it really difficult to do things, gotta say. Luckily, this guy's very cheap. So we can go medical insurance here, and then we can just get him for $11K. Even the medical insurance is too expensive, so buy. Yep. And I'm not sure he'll take heroin. I'm not sure he'll really... Looks like I have to increase... I don't know. I don't know, man. We're just going to get you for 3 movies. And then stop spending money. We're done spending money. No more money spent. The road less traveled is done filming, though. Very good. And it didn't do very well in the filming. This is an adventure, right? A fantasy night adventure movie. Had some pretty good talent in there. It's Lydia's movie, though, so she probably screwed it up. I'm going to blame Lydia. Even though it's Alva Garcia's fault, I'm still going to blame Lydia. Post-production on a 3.2 film. Not bad. We'll get Oliver on this one. Okay, Emma can probably bring it up, though. Lee Woods will be there, and we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, so this cost me $41,000. Now we're done spending money. No more spend until this thing pays me. Thin blue line. Whenever the studio's account goes into the red, the studio's reputation drops. Well, I mean, we just have to wait till the end of this week, and then we're paid. So it's going to be okay. All right. I'm spending money like crazy, yes, but it's going to be fine. We're all right. Rolling Thunder. We're going to shelve this for now. Rolling Thunder. What a nice name for a script that is. All right. Thin Blue Line is paying us $588,000. It's great. I think it's paying us this much, right? This is the profit, but this is what we're making. This is what it's paying us. And this can actually end distribution now, too. So we'll just end that and send it to archive. And now we're no longer in debt. I would love to. I would love to pay you. I would. Here's the problem. I can't. I just can't. We'll talk later, Ricardo Wagner. We'll talk later. How did you not pay me? What happened? Hold on. I didn't receive the money from the film? Why didn't I receive it? Wait a minute. Thin Blue Line was supposed to pay me just now. Wasn't it? Am I crazy here? Rental for Thin Blue Line was 1.370. This is income. This is my distribution. It didn't pay me this money. That's weird, isn't it? That was supposed to just pop right up. What was my expenses for it? Filming here. I mean, yeah, like this is not higher than this. Oh, you know what? That's gross. It's gross. Oh, it's gross. For the whole period. That amount of money is for the whole thing. I was paid the bulk of it already on the first week. This was a okay. So my fantastical brain told me that was the first week of run for whatever reason. First month, of run. It wasn't. It was not the first run. So we've already been paid most of that money. Okay. Well, we'll take a loan. It'll happen. 22% interest rate sucks, but we'll get it because I can't have a negative balance like that. Okay. So there we go. An employee committed suicide. Oh, good. Because of course she did. I mean, you can't stop this, right? I think this is a scripted event. I think everybody has this happen, right? Lydia Globe is dead. Your employee committed suicide. The exit door at the bottom of the abyss of despair. Okay, well, we're releasing her movie posthumously, I guess. That's not how you say that word, is it? I'm sorry. Here we go. And we can start production on Ronnie the Rabbit. Probably should. I know that it's going to cost money, but we probably should. So let's put Peter Dawson in there and let that go. First, among the last, absolutely decimated. Its value to the cinema world is Next to non-existent. Nobody will be remembered in this movie. But who knows? Maybe it will be a future cult classic, you know? This thing could very well turn out to be the Fifth Element, and you never know it. Yeah? Yeah, seriously. Multi-pass. Little balls here. It's going to get repeated, so I'll probably put it here. It's not going to make this much. So this is, again, 1.6. So we're only going to give it about that much. And we'll give it about this much here, and this much here, and this much. It's not going to do very well. We're going to print this copy and send it on its way. As far as, you know, advertising goes, we're going to spend... I mean, I'm going to give it a shot, but I'm not going to spend much here. Let's just give it... what's the story about? First Among the Last is a criminal gang cop, yada, yada. Okay, so we're going to go and just put this on the radio again. We're not going to do a whole lot of... Yeah. Not going to put a whole lot of advertising dollars behind that movie. Scandal 1 of 1 from the First Among the Last is David Gutman stopping the train with the emergency brake. Honestly, David sucks. I don't like him. He has caused so much problems. So I'm going to do nothing, and I'm going to let that story happen. One unresolved scandal which may affect the film's reception. You know what? That film's reception isn't going to be very good anyway. The film has stale elements, or they will become stale after your studio's upcoming premieres. Are you sure you want to release it? Yeah, I'm sure. This film's not going to do well. That's I've accepted the fate for that film. That's okay. We're going to throw it to the wolves. It's okay. The Hardened Criminal is going to release. That doesn't have David Gutman in it. And we got a B on the Kino mark. Very nice. Very nice. Roy Cox likes it. Of course, Bone Grinder doesn't. Bone Grinder's going to love Risque, though. Risque. They'll love that. Script department level up. I love script department level up. Give me that bonus, baby, right there. Okay. I'm going to have to pay that guy a lot of money, though. That's the unfortunate part about pushing all of those benefits into one guy is that you got to pay him now. You got to keep him. And he knows it. And so, yeah. Hardened Criminal is going to lock in fresh story elements. And we'll hopefully make some money on that. So now Cop becomes stale. Which is why First Among Us is going to have stale. Little Balls doesn't have a cop, though, does it? Yeah, it's the Working Man. Good. Okay, so that one's going to be good, too. First Among the Last, though, gets to be a stale film. Because it has a cop as a protagonist. So, it is what it is. Okay, sets and prop department is done. That's very good. It's very, very good. Our technologies. I probably need to look into, I guess, buying another camera. There is a new camera out there. I don't know whether or not they are going to... wait, isn't that... It's over here, yeah. The new camera is here. The Hespro 35. They probably have to start doing that because they're gonna stop supporting the Doppler pretty soon. I'm not sure when, but they're probably gonna stop doing that. And as soon as that happens, like this is about the same price to use, but it has higher quality potential. No practicality. Economy is a little bit, yeah, I don't know. We're still increasing our sonotone dominance at the moment. We're working on increasing that in our engineering department right here. Yeah. 27 days until we get the quality up on our sound. So after that, what I'll probably do is buy that camera because I kind of need to. I was sort of waiting for the next camera to become available, and then I was going to get that instead. But I don't know. I guess if they stop supporting the Doppler, I'll have to buy it. That's just the way it'll be. Get Down. It has stale elements at the moment. We'll wait till December to release it. It's fine. This is our Kevin Hart comedy action movie. None of these match what I envisioned for the film, but it's okay. So this is our Christmas time release. 5.9. And we're going to bring it all the way over. I can't bring it far enough down, so we're going to pin it. And we're going to make sure that that's not stale when it releases. Yeah. Risque, pre-production, completed. It's going up to 6.1 out of 8 now. This is going to be a great film. I'm telling you. Everybody going to love this. They're going to say, wow, did you hear the language on that woman? Yeah. Yes, we did. We heard all of it. Start production. There you go. My gosh. Hardened Criminal, are you going to pay me money? There we go. Good. Gotta make some of that cash back. Okay. I don't think we're going to be in a bad spot. I think I'm going to leave it here. Not a bad spot. We do have a loan now, which is unfortunate, but we got a lot of movies that we've already spent the money on. Road Less Traveled is going to get done with editing in a day. I guess we'll probably let that go just so you can see how the editing turned out on that. But then we're going to get this on the schedule too. We got a nice stream of movies that we've spent money on, and we just need to get them out the door and onto the screens. And we have more screens now than we did before. I'm done buying theaters for a while. Need to build up a bank. I'll probably start looking at investing in more theaters when I've got maybe 6 or 7 million stocked up. And also, if we're only producing like 5s and 6s on films, it's still pretty good. 5s and 6s. We just have to have many of them to make sure that we're filling our theaters is what I really want to make sure we're doing. If I do this, Road Less Travel, this has fresh elements. I like that. And fresh elements, The Knight is pretty good. Evil Witch is good. Mentor is good. These are all very fresh. Yeah, so I can put this kind of anywhere I want. It's a 6.3. If I put it here, can I release it alongside Little Balls? I probably can. Like right in this spot. What's my printing look like? Okay, printing pushes it to here. Yeah, this can just release right here. It's fine. So it's the 3.6. We'll go about here with it. We'll go about there with it, I guess. Maybe a little lower. Maybe a little lower here. Maybe a little lower there. And we'll get some advertising behind it, and it'll release right here in this little gap. That's fine. Yeah, and we'll just stop the advertising right at the end of it. It'll be these guys, I think. Yeah, probably there. And apply. So we're getting it on the schedule, right? $147,000 in the bank. This is the first month of release, so this money is coming to me now. This gross is coming to me now, and you know we can just extend the distribution on this too. So we'll extend this a little bit further. The advertising was already spent to push this a little bit further. We're at 39% on that max capacity there, so we can bring this down. Let's say a little bit here. That's fine. And there we go. So Hardened Criminal keeps going. It's got some stale elements there, but it's fine. We'll keep him on the radar. And now we're up to 1.6. We could, I don't know if I should, but we could at this point pay off the loan because it is, that is hitting me for 22%. Now, how does that work? 1.2. Can I not pay this off early? Oh, right. This game's got that stupid thing where you have to research being able to do that. Yeah, that's how it's in the financial department. You have to research early repayment. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, once my cash thing is done, I'm making 500 in cash. So that's going to be really helpful for all those little events that pop up. You can constantly do that. We'll start, of course, early repayment, and then you get lower interest rates and, you know, bigger loans if you need to, better terms on the loans if you need to, etc. But yeah, we're stuck paying the interest on that for a while, unfortunately. It's going to be $220,000 of cost to borrow that million, but it is what it is. It's fine. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. We'll see you for more Hollywood Animal later. Bye-bye.